Hello everybody, welcome to another speedrun game against Lumina, rated 1683. We'll give them the chance to go d4, but they're going to play in English. Nothing we could do about that. I'm going to pick a random setup, right? I'm just going to go c6, totally random, just to blunt this. And I'm going to go g6, right? Then I'm going to fianchetto, and I'm just going to take it from there, move by move. I'm going to come up with my own little nonsense, and we'll take it from there. Let's castle. Okay, so now he takes the full center, so we should probably react in a more principled way than some foolishness like we've been doing. Okay, I'm going to create a small pawn center. The check of the check-Pirc variety. Just trying to prevent his pawn advances or discourage them. He develops a piece. I don't see a threat. Fine. So now we establish our actual pawn presence with e5, so we don't get steamrolled. He pushes past, so he's not going to try to blow things open. He wants to play a slow, grindy, positional game. He is an English player after all. There are situations where you could just push and play those types of locked positions, but I feel like the engine likes just leaving this tension here. I don't want to betray the engine. I do kind of like the lock positions though, personally. Although it doesn't offer you anything as far as advantage. So I'm going to take, and he's going to take back with a knight. Now if we take this knight, trying to encourage him to force to fill that hole with a pawn, we'd be happy. If we take the knight and he takes with the queen, can we develop for free and give him this pawn and then develop? Might be worth it. Okay. You could just start with development first though. Okay, so let's make a more natural move and we'll trade later. He castles. We could still just bring our bishop in. So now he trades. Okay. If we take with the queen, we undefend this, although there's stuff hanging. But let's take with the bishop. I don't really want my queen there anyway. Okay, so he defends the pawn with the queen, attacks, but walks into the x-ray. So knight a5 scoops the pawn. What else do we have? I don't know, I'm going to go knight a5. Even if you lose this b pawn, it's only going to activate our rooks for us. And okay, we have this backwards d pawn, and he resigns. What? He has this we have this backwards d pawn, but his bishop is kind of locked in, and he probably won't reroute it. But he resigns because he sees he's losing a pawn and throws a fit, which is crazy because in order to take this pawn, if I take it with the knight, I undefend a pawn of my own. If he attacks the knight, I don't know. I feel like it was just premature resigning. So, okay, the principal thing to do is put a pawn in the center, right? c5 or e5. But I was just doing another playable move that blunts the bishop, prepares d5. It's just a move. He goes here. Again, the most principal moves are e5 and d5, always putting the pawn on the fifth. But we just develop our own fianchetto way because we have an open diagonal. Development and king safety. King safety development. This is prophylaxis against him kicking our knight, center, and development. If he still plays e5, you don't have to worry because your knight actually has places to go. And then he's kind of overextended. So let's say if you go knight e8, now your bishop's beaming and attacking everything. This pawn's actually hanging. So it's a bit weird, and this is kind of going to collapse. So it's like a sample line. I don't know. Protects it. We take it. He takes it. We take it. He takes it. Well, maybe we don't want to bring his rook in, but whatever. You move the queen, and this is perfectly playable. Your pieces will get out. He can't actually use these squares for his minors, right? His position's not impressive. It's just even, right? It's not like black's winning, but no big deal. In any case, we create a little check perk center. And now, a little delayed, but we finally create our pawn presence. Yeah, so here you could take, you can go a5, you can develop your knight, normal stuff. If you push past, Indian gives a little advantage to white as he has more space now. It's like a check Benoni pawn structure where white has more space. So we take, he takes, and yeah, the best move is to take this, go here, and bishop e6 like I imagined. Queen takes b7, knight d7. Exactly the line I imagined. I kind of stopped here and said it should be fine, and it's all zeros here. So you could play like this because, I don't know, let's say he tries to evacuate his queen or something. You're going to develop for free. How does he defend that pawn? He can't, so it's definitely fine. It's playable. Okay, but we delay it, and we say, okay, well, let's just development in center. Development in center. Force move. And now knight a5 is the best, but it's only minus 0.5, half a pawn, right? So there's no world in which he should resign here. It only said he made one inaccuracy, so he didn't make a mistake or blunder. So if you just move your queen back home and give us this pawn, it's not a big deal. b3 kicks the knight and blunts the bishop. We go back. Now he has bishop development against our weak pawn. And I mean, it's annoying for black to have to defend now. Maybe we'll just give him this pawn back and just develop and play a totally equal, very symmetrical-ish game. But he resigns, which was just like a emotional collapse, right? No reason for that. Especially with like I don't see the times, but like 10 minutes. He definitely had like 8 minutes on the clock. He could have spent 1 minute looking for resources, right? But he didn't even bother. He like insta resigned. So super short game. Submit your rapid games in Discord or in the comments below for free analysis. Good luck and goodbye.